This conference will now be recorded.
The Town of Cottage Grove, Dane County, notice of a public hearing for the 2025 budget and a special town meeting of the electors to adopt the 2024 town tax levy. Notice was given on December 2nd at 7 p.m. at the Town Hall at 4058 County Road N. The public hearing for the proposed 2025 budget for the Town of Cottage Grove will be held. A summary of the proposed budget is attached. The complete proposed budget is available for inspection at the Town Clerk Treasurer's Office at 4058 County Road N from 8 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, or in the budget area of the town's website. Immediately following the public hearing, a special town meeting of the electors will be called by the town board pursuant to Section 60-12-1, Parent C of the Wisconsin statute will be held. So our public hearing for the 2025 budget is here. Questions? Comments?
You saw in your packet, I made just a few changes since the budget workshop, mainly to adjust for the special charges. Once I had that all figured out, how many trash pickups there really are and all that kind of thing. So I highlighted all the things that changed. I did find one of the loans has a little bit different loan payment amount because it's the final payment, so it's a tiny bit of more or less interest, I think. So that goes towards the levy worksheet, so that's why the town tax line is slightly different than before. I added in the solar projects and incentives. What else do I do? Oh, I put back in the current court clerk's salary, because I had that budgeted for hiring new.
Yeah.
So I put that back to her rates and she's staying. And then I balance it all back out after all those adjustments. I changed highway maintenance contracts to zero everything back out again.
Did you say she's staying?
She's staying.
Oh, she is. Oh,
Change your mind.
good.
Question? Anyone? Do we wish to close the public hearing on the 2025 budget?
So moved. Second.
Motion by Mike, second by Steve. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. So now we'll have the special town meeting of the electors. Determine the meeting was properly noticed at the town hall and on the website. I'll call the meeting to order. Discuss and consider adoption of the 2024 town tax levy to be paid in 2025 pursuant to statute 60.10, parent 1, parent A of the Wisconsin statute.
So the levy is $1,916,046. And that will
How much for the last two numbers? 98?
$1,916.46. It's the total tax. No, yeah, it's the first line on the budget worksheet.
And $46, yeah.
Yeah, the first line on the budget worksheet. Local taxes, 4010 or 4010. And your big worksheet. This one. It's the first line. That's the levy, and the resulting mill rate is 3.4993.
So it changed from the back of this.
Just slightly.
Yeah,
just slightly,
okay.
yeah. And the back of that, I think, has all the taxes. Yeah, that has all the taxes, general property tax, so yes.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions?
I think Kim should be commended for doing all this work.
I agree.
Yep.
It's pretty easy now that there's a good spreadsheet that works.
It was getting there though, that,
Yes.
I mean,
It's hard.
considering that we used to take 2 days to get through all this.
Need a motion to approve?
that was a motion by you.
Yeah.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
And your name, please.
Andrew McKinney.
All right, Andrew, and that was for the amount of 1,916,304,
1,916,046.
46.
That's on the front page, yeah.
Okay. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. We just need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Duplace, second by Anders for adjournment. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Thank you. Now, the Cottage Grove Town Board will hold a public meeting immediately following the public hearing and the special meeting of the electors. You can also join the meeting by GoToMeeting. We have a quorum present. The meeting was posted at the town hall and on the website. I'll call the meeting to order and we'll stand for the flag pledge. I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. You have the minutes of our November 18th.
I will move approval as presented.
Second.
Motion by Williams, second by Duplace to approve the minutes for November 18th as presented. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. You have closed?
Probably should, but I don't.
Okay,
Next time.
next time. We'll move on to finance report and approval of bills.
move approval of checks 37,531 to 37,549 be paid. We make an EFT payment of $28,560.87 with check number 37505 being voided because it was lost.
Motion by Duplay, is there a second?
Second.
Second by Fonger to approve checks 37,531 through 37,549 with the EFT payment of $28,560.87 and check number 37,505 be voided because it was lost. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. You have your unaudited cash and investment balance of $2,327,000 and $2,326,009.91.
You'll notice, I also wanted to point out, you notice that the ARPA fund is gone. That's been completely depleted now. At the next meeting, I'd like to bring up just a listing of how all of those funds have been sent, just to kind of get your final blessing. And then,
I had a note to make sure we did that.
yeah, and notice it doesn't show up here. It's been completely depleted now. So we'll look at that one last time at the next meeting.
Okay. You also have the credit card charges and you have the November per diem.
Motion to approve the per diems as presented.
Second.
Motion by Anders, second by Duplay to approve the per diems as presented. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Anything else?
No?
Okay. Next item is public concerns, public's opportunity to speak to the town board about any subject that is not a specific agenda item. Is there anyone online for anything?
Some guy by the name of Eric Lang.
Oh, we know who that is. He doesn't have anything.
You never know.
Yeah, well.
What's that?
You never know.
Moving on then, discuss and consider approval of the 2025 town budget.
You want the exact number?
Probably should.
So if you look at how it's laid out, it's laid out a little different than in the past because I moved some of those funds that we're putting money into each year to the bottom. So your net change in fund balance is actually $103,756, but then that's exactly the amount that's being put into the ESB property repair and Pleasant Spring funds. So that's now reflected in the budget, so you don't have the net zero at the bottom like it used to be because of how it's used to be described, I guess. So your revenues and then your expenditures and other financing sources, but then you've also got the movement in and out of those funds at the bottom. So I don't know if you want to just approve the expenditure amount, the revenue amount, or put both of those in your motion, or how you want to.
We could do it both and reference the draft budget dated 11/26/24
Yeah,
at the bottom here of your sheet if you want.
okay.
Was that a motion?
No, that was just clarification. Did you want to make that
I
motion?
want to make that motion, yes.
Motion by Fonger. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Duplay to approve the Town of Cottage Grove 2025 draft budget that was dated 11/26 of 2024. Any discussion on that motion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Plan Commission recommendation, Randall Marine Graber petitioners and landowners, parcels 0711-192-8600-0 and 0711-192-8290-0 at 3895 Vilas Hope Road, petition to rezone 34.14 acres from FP 35 to FP 1 and 0.97 acres from FP 35 to RR 2 and 0.01 acres from RR 2 to FP 1 to adjust the lot line to include driveway and outbuildings in the residential lot. And you have the minutes of the Plan Commission. They recommended approval of the rezone of 34.14 acres from FP 35 to FP 1 and 1.97 acres from FP 35 to RR 2 and the 0.01 acres from RR 2 to FP 1. Their motion carried 7-0. The only suggestion I would make is that what motion we may make if we're going to pass it is just put in a separate sentence that it exceeds the 2-acre limit simply to cover the complete driveway and the outbuilding. That's why it's over 2 acres for the RR2.
Got it.
Questions?
I make a motion to approve this with Chris's comment there.
And the Plan Commission's recommendation.
Yep.
Second.
Motion by Fogger, second by Duplay to approve the Plan Commission's recommendation with the addition that it exceeds the 2-acre limit on the RR2 simply because you needed the additional acreage to
Driveway.
cover the outbuilding and the driveway. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Good luck at the county.
Thank you.
Next item is